Hello everybody, welcome to CBD Day, the channel dedicated to telling you everything you want to know about our favorite cannabinoid, CBD. I'm your host Gabe. I've been studying CBD for like 2 years and I've been taking CBD for 2 years. Legal disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just going to tell you some of the things that I've learned and that I've experienced from the past 2 years. I'm not responsible for anything dumb you do that you might get in trouble. So there's that. And then, of course, I'm going to tell you CBD does not get you high. Gotta say that, all right? So let's start this video off with a nice dab. Blue Crown Extracts. Skywalker OG, and it is their indica CBD wax pen. Got the preheat on this bad boy. I like to take a little hit while it's preheating, just because I don't want to lose any cannabinoids, you know? Now that we're preheated, let me take a rip. Man, I love this stuff. You can go to the link down in the description. I'll have 4 Blue Crown extracts. 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm gonna be talking about like what kind of CBD products to look for, and I think that this is really one of the great ones to look for. $25 for a half gram, full spectrum. Anyway, alrighty, so of course in this video we're going to talk about what CBD is, like the definition of CBD, how it affects people, what it's used for, and then I'm going to give you kind of my input on the best kind of CBD, the best way of taking it, etc. But it's going to be kind of a quick comprehensive overview. I'm going to make more videos in the future talking about some of these subjects in specific. Wikipedia says Cannabidiol, which is CBD, is a phytocannabinoid discovered in 1940. It is one of some 113 identified cannabinoids in the cannabis plant, accounting for up to 40% of the plant's extract. As of 2018, preliminary clinical research on Cannabidiol includes studies of anxiety, cognition, movement disorders, and pain. So that's, you know, a lot of scientific jargon, so let me break it down. In layman's terms, cannabidiol, I've just been saying it like 5 times, I still can't pronounce it. Cannabidiol, CBD for short, is one of the most active cannabinoids. Cannabinoids are the chemicals that make up cannabis, so there's one of 113, contrary to CBD's brother THC, which is usually what you hear of. CBD is 100% legal in most places. Let me say that, most places. Check your local laws. I'm gonna say that multiple times in this video. Like I said, not a lawyer. And then even places around the world where THC and weed is illegal, CBD is legal in some places. Now you hear the definition of CBD, right? But I'm pretty sure you came here to know what CBD does, what it's all about, right? So basically CBD helps people all around the world. Some of the most popular things it helps people with is people suffering from things like anxiety disorders, depressive disorders, neurological disorders like epilepsy and multiple sclerosis, and even some things like cancer treatment it's used for. Not specifically for treating the cancer, but for treating some of the side effects of the cancer treatments. CBD is used for stuff like that. But one thing is, you do not need, see, I feel this is a common misconception is, oh, I have to have a problem. It's a specific medication. No, but you don't need to have a disorder to have CBD. CBD can help you with problems you don't even know you have. CBD can really just help you relax at the end of a day. Like, a lot of people are just stressed out in this world we live in, very fast paced. For instance, like, I think it's 1 out of 5. Yeah, 1 out of 5 of the population has anxiety, and they don't even know it. So if you look at the views, divided by 5, that many people have anxiety, all right? 7 out of those 10 people that have anxiety don't even get treated for it. Either they just like, oh, I don't have something, or, you know, or they just don't want to get into prescription medications for things like anxiety, which I can actually say, because I have bipolar 2, and with my bipolar 2, I suffer from anxiety problems and depressive problems, and I don't really like the whole idea of anti-anxieties because I'm on enough medication. So CBD does help a lot as a substitution, and it's just, I find it better for me. So this is something you're probably not going to hear from other YouTubers. This is all about what I think right here. This is kind of my take on CBD, definitely different from a lot of people, and it's that I think that the best form of taking CBD is smoking it, whether that's in the dabs, in like a cart dab, or you can actually get wax to dab, you can get shatter to dab, then you can even get buds. There's tons of ways to smoke. You get buds and vaporize it, you know, hit rips, roll it up, like tons of ways, but I find smoking is the most effective. Of course, you have things like topicals, which has the least bioavailability. So it means that basically, like, you can have 500 milligram CBD concentrate kind of topical, but like maybe 1/10 will get in. I don't know for sure, but I know that when you smoke CBD, it's way more bioavailable, and it's going to come on easier. Like it's going to take effect faster. So that's why I like it over things like 2 edibles or things like that. I prefer smoking CBD. So now is where I really have to tell you to check your local laws, because I'm in a state that allows medical marijuana, but I don't have a medical marijuana card because I don't need one in my state, because any hemp that is under 0.3 THC, so yeah, 0.3, not 0.03. A lot of people think 0.03. 0.3 THC is considered hemp, which is a Schedule 5 drug, which is actually a non-scheduled drug, and it's not considered marijuana. So it can look the same, it could smell the same, but it's completely different because it doesn't have that THC, so it's not gonna mess with your head and get you high and all of that extra stuff. So check your local laws. I know there's a few states that if it has 0.1 THC, 0.0001 THC, then it's a complete no. So like I said, double check, and maybe you want to look into the 2014 Farm Bill. That's a great thing to look for with CBD legality too, the 2014 Farm Bill. But in the future, I'm probably going to make a more in-depth video on the laws and restrictions and legality of CBD, and maybe specifically with each state and the states that don't allow it. So stay tuned for that in the future. Now, with me telling you that I think the best way to take CBD is from smoking, I want to tell you what I think the best kind of products of CBD are, and it is, I think, full spectrum and distillate. So there's full spectrum distillate, then there's like things like isolate, which I don't recommend. I really don't recommend isolate because I've had isolate like carts before, and it's oil. I'm not a fan of oil cartridges. I like wax, like this is pure wax. So I had like 1,000 milligrams of an oil cartridge, and it's really nothing compared to the 500 milligrams that this has. I really love the 500 milligrams more, just having that full spectrum, which full spectrum is actually when there's more than the CBD cannabinoid within the process or within the product that's made up. So it can have CBD in it, right? That's going to be your main chemical. That's the whole reason that you're getting the product for the CBD. But then it can have things like CBG, which potentiates the CBD, and then it can have that under 0.3 THC, which also is going to help potentiate and make the CBD actually stronger. That's why that 1,000 milligram, this 500, completely different playing fields. So like I said, full spectrum and distillate, all right? Don't mess with isolate. Also, don't buy anything hemp seed oil. If you hear CBD from hemp seed oil, no, because it probably has no CBD. It's terrible. What else? That's really it. You want something full spectrum. You want something that you can look at the lab reports and it's more than just the CBD, that you see a little bit of more cannabinoids coming up. And also, if you see a product that has a lot of terpenes are kind of it's like a flavor profile of the cannabis, but it also encapsulates some of the effects that it has. So something that has a lot of organic terpenes, not added terpenes. Organic terpenes are really good because it means that it came from the same plant, not that it's from another plant, synthesized and mixed in. That's another good thing to look for when buying any CBD product. So I think I kind of gave you guys a quick and dirty explanation of CBD, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did learn something, definitely leave a like. It would help me out a lot. Of course, I'm a new channel, and if you learned something or you want to tell me your experience with CBD, or I missed something, or you want to tell me something, definitely drop a comment below. I read every comment. And if you like this video and you're excited to see what else videos I come up with, if anything I brought up that I'm going to make a video on in the future interests you, or you want to see some reviews of CBD bud, wax, dabs, shatter, all of that fun stuff, definitely hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching CBDday, and I hope you have a great day.